Alright, welcome back to another video. In today's video, we're going to be talking about fighters that need to retire. I have a bunch of them set up, and I'll be pulling them up on screen one by one and explaining why they need to hang up the gloves. Let us begin. Alright, so number one, Jared Cannonier. Now, this is very recent, but I'm sure you guys should understand my reasonings for this. So Jared Cannonier's 40. He just lost his last fight to Kyle Brallo in a pretty nasty way. Lost to Imavov. That one was a really early stoppage, so I don't agree with that. He's not going to get the title. And I'm glad he's getting his money right now. But I just don't see a reason he should be fighting anymore. I don't see a reason he should still be fighting. If he's not going to get a belt anytime soon, I don't want to see him fighting the younger guys coming up and getting KO'd. Jared Cannonier's chin has always been very questionable. And yeah, I just don't want to see him fight again, man. I don't want to see this man get hurt. Hopefully you guys can understand. But Jared Cannonier, have one last fight and hang him up, brother. Alright, fighter number 2. I'm sure we all expected this. He's on an 8-fight losing streak. Tony Ferguson. He needs to retire. He's 40 as well. I don't want to see this. Oh. Look at that. Green, 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 red, 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 red. Come on, guys. It's obvious. He needs to stop fighting. If Tony Ferguson doesn't retire soon, Dana's gonna feed Tony to someone that's actually gonna hurt him permanently, and this is a very dangerous sport. And I'm glad Dana gave him Chiesa, a person that doesn't strike and can't hurt Tony too bad. But like, imagine Dana throws in a Dober in there, a Gene Silva going up in weight, someone brutal like that. You don't want to see Tony get beat up like that. Tony, please hang up the gloves, bro. Please. I can't see you lose another fight. Please. Tony Ferguson. Hang him up, brother. Up next on our list, we got Cody Garbrandt. This man was so good on the come up, bro. He was so good. And then his chin just couldn't hold up. TJ, Pedro, Rob, Kai Car-France, Figgy. Cody's not even ranked. And honestly, I just don't see him coming back. I think maybe he should have 2 more fights and then just call it quits. He needs to realize, you know, Cody already has a lot of money. I'm sure he got a lot of money from being a champion, and maybe he's just trying to milk some more money before he leaves. But for his health, he shouldn't be fighting anymore. Cody, hang him up, brother. Alright, the 4th person on this list. I mean, this one should be obvious. It's Chris Weidman. Firstly, he should not be fighting. He's 40 years old. Chris Weidman, you're too old, brother, and you're never going to get that title shot. I don't know why you're fighting. Maybe you're fighting just for fun, but it's not a place you should be fighting for fun. I think you should do some boxing exhibitions, do something else if you want to stay in shape. But you're in the UFC and you could get hurt really badly. Just stop fighting. You broke your leg. You're cooked. It's over. Chris Weidman, please stop fighting and stop poking people in the eyes. Hang him up, brother. 5th person on this list, Anthony Smith. And I'm mad at you, Anthony Smith. I went to go watch UFC 303 live, a 15-minute hugging session with you and Roman Dolidze. Let's see what your record's looking like so far. Yeah, you beat Victor Petrino because he stuck his head in a guillotine. Lost to Khalil, beat Ryan Spann. Lost to Johnny Walker, lost to Ankalaev. It's not looking good for you, bro. I don't think you're going to get a title shot. I mean, maybe if Ankalaev, you know, they do that fight with Pereira and Ankalaev gets hurt and you just jump in. You're not winning against Pereira anyways. So, just keep your commentary job and stop fighting. You're boring, and You're never gonna touch that title. I'm just keeping it real. Hang him up, brother. 6th person on this list, Curtis Blaydes. The reason I put him on this list is because, I mean, he's still good. He's still young. He's 33. But he's the unluckiest heavyweight I've ever seen. Let's go back to his record. His first fight in the UFC, they threw him against Francis Ngannou. And he has this pattern where he goes on a win streak, loses brutally. Goes on a win streak, loses brutally. Goes on a win streak, loses brutally. And he just got one win. He lost again. He just can't help himself but to get knocked out bad. I don't want to see that, man. The heavyweight division is a little tough right now. And I just don't think you could last up there with these guys. Or like just in the top 3 at least. I don't know, man. I don't think you have it in you to win a title. And it's no disrespect to Curtis Blaydes, no disrespect to him, but I don't think he beats Tom Aspinall in a rematch, in a trilogy. He won't beat John Jones, because John Jones won't fight anybody. Stipe is gonna retire soon. You already lost to Sergey Pavlovich. Yeah, that would actually be a good rematch, but you're inconsistent when it comes to moving up in the rankings and going for a title shot. So hang him up, brother. 7th person on this list, Stipe Miocic. I love you, Stipe, but you're 42. I can't even understand what you're saying when you speak anymore. Your last fight was in 2021. You're going to fight John Jones soon. And yeah, you're going to retire after that anyways. So I just threw him on the list because I knew he was going to retire. And I don't even think he should. Honestly, I don't even think he should be fighting John Jones. I think he should just retire and let Tom Aspinall fight him. But, you know, it is what it is. Get your last bag. Hopefully you don't get knocked out in that fight and it's like a submission or something. But yeah, Stipe, retire. Hang him up, brother. 8th person on this list, RDA, Rafael dos Anjos. He's 39 years old, about to hit that 40 range. He's had a lot of fights. But honestly, I don't see a point of him. I don't understand why people fight when they know they're not going to get a title shot ever again. He fought a bunch of good guys. Don't get me wrong. He had his career. It ended about right here after the Tony Ferguson loss. And after that, it's been just really a spiral of winning, losing, winning, losing, winning, losing. And there's no point. Dos Anjos, you might be a little delusional, but I'm telling you this much. You're not going to make it up to the top 5 of any weight division. Your career's over. You're kind of milking it a little bit. You had great fights. But just retire, brother. Chill with your life. Enjoy it. Enjoy the rest of it. You're about to be 40. Have fun. Go do some stuff. Go travel around the world. I don't want to see you fight anymore. For your health. Hang him up, brother. And for the 9th and last person on this list, it's Johnny Walker. Listen, he keeps getting knocked out. And that's really bad for you. I don't know if you guys know this, but getting knocked out is terrible for your health. And every time I've seen him get knocked out in the UFC, it's been in the most brutal way ever. And honestly, I mean, I could see him climbing up and getting a title shot eventually. You really want to see him fight Alex Pereira? I don't want to see Johnny Walker die, man. I don't want to see him die. I don't want to see him get knocked out, put out stiff again. Johnny Walker, please retire. Just do grappling or something. Do something that you won't get knocked out in, please. Hang him up, brother. So that's my list. There's no real MMA content to really talk about this week. So I just decided to do this. Hope you liked the video. Hopefully it was interesting for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know if there's some names that I missed that I should have put on here. And I'll see you guys in the next one.
I was looking at the clock when it struck 12 a.m. Heard a voice in my head tell me get up out that bed. So I got down on my knees and I started